Nearly 4 million people have fled Ukraine as Vladimir Putin's forces continue to move in, try to get the advantage. Millions more are displaced within the country, and it has separated families, countless families, some in one region of Ukraine, others in another that is far more dangerous. Viktoriia Khutorna is a journalist from Ukraine. Although she has reached safety in the western part of the country, she has not been able to speak with her mother in weeks. Viktoriia, always good to see you. The last time you and I spoke, you still hadn't heard from your mom. That's still the case tonight?
Thank you for having me here. Good evening. Actually, a couple of days we've managed to kind of connect with my mom, but through other people. Some people from my area, they called me and said my mom really wanted us to know that she's fine, she's doing okay, and she's very worried about us because we've lost the connection while we were moving from a city near Kyiv to much more safer place in the western part of Ukraine. So those people, they say they will say my mom that we're okay, and they find out more information in a couple of days, and we're still waiting for this moment.
Where is she? Where did you last speak to her and know her location?
During the whole full invasion, she's been in Ivankiv. That's a city near Chernobyl, just 40 kilometers from there. It was occupied from almost the day first, and there was no green corridors, no humanitarian corridors for the whole time that the invasion happened. So for the month, people have no idea what's going on in Ukraine, in the world, and they are very brave people because it's very difficult thing to manage.
Right. Was her plan to evacuate and to find refuge somewhere else, or was she always intent on staying?
The first day, she has no idea that something like this will happen, and she has no idea the Russian troops try to go to Kyiv. So she was pretty calm. But the first day in the evening, when she realized how it's gonna be, she tried to escape with her friends. She went to her friends to another village and asked them to leave, but they refused. And since my mom, she hasn't driver license and she can't drive, so she has no idea and no chance to get out from the city. And then in the morning of the day two, it was too late. Mm-hmm. There was no chance.
Does she want to get out now, and that's just not an option?
I don't know, but there is no such option. So I know some people try to leave the area from Ukrainian Belarusian border, and they manage successfully to do this, but that's just one case. And it's very dangerous because you never know how Russian troops will behave and what they're gonna do with just regular people and citizens who are peaceful.
Yeah. Viktoriia, I've been curious for several weeks now about daily life for Ukrainians who are living outside of some of the hot spots that are seeing the conflict firsthand, where your mom is. Are people going to work, going to school? What does the routine look like?
Yes, actually, we all working here because we need to help in any way we can. We should help our economics. We should help on our informational war with our informational war, and also kids should study. And the study process had been started recently online for all people. For all kids in Ukraine, and even people who relocated from the most difficult part from Ukraine right now, they're currently have this chance to get their degree properly online.
That's interesting. I'm also wondering, we see President Zelensky speaking to other world leaders on a daily basis, posting video updates of the status of the war on the ground on his social media accounts. How is he reaching the Ukrainian people? And what are some of the resources for you as a journalist to make sure that the information gets to people who need to know what's happening?
Actually, we have several Telegram channels. That's a very powerful tool here in Ukraine to get the information, because from the day first, all the information we got was from Telegram channels. It's very popular here, and also TV. We have the whole TV marathon with all TV channels in Ukraine. They're changing their hosts in order to give people information 24/7. There is no stops. They're given the information all the time, and that's very nice because people wanted to be updated. And Zelensky, he always has these videos in the end of the day where he says us what's happening, what we've achieved, and he is really encouraging just regular people to stand up, to fight for their lives, for their freedom, and not to lose their hope.
His leadership has been remarkable from the start of this and continues 4 weeks in. Viktoriia, I know you've been doing a lot of work to help mobilize people, to get that information out there as a journalist. So we thank you, as always, for giving us some time. And my thoughts are with you as you continue to try to communicate and stay in touch with your mom. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.